Welcome to another SIA Charts Focus video. Today we are going to talk about the Custom Benchmark tool in the Portfolio tab of SIA's platform. Building custom benchmarks is an excellent way to perform an apples-to-apples comparison of any of your portfolios or models to assess what strategies you have that may be outperforming or underperforming the custom benchmarks. You can create up to 10 custom benchmarks in the platform, which can be used for any of your stock strategies, international strategies, ETF strategies, or any other custom uses. A very common use is to use custom benchmarks for your different client risk profiles, such as a growth strategy, a conservative strategy, or a balanced strategy. Let's take a look at how you can build a custom benchmark and the practical uses of this tool for custom benchmarking needs. The custom benchmark feature can be found here in the Portfolios tab, and from here, the Benchmarks sub-tab. To create a benchmark, simply hit the Create New button and start building your components of your benchmark. Click here, type in the name of your benchmark, and then start adding in the components of your benchmark. For example, if I use ACWX, which is the international ETF, and I'll assign a 20% weighting. Next up, if I use AGG, which is the US bond ETF, select that. I will also assign a 20% weighting. Keep on going until you have all your components. SPX.I is the S&P 500, and I'll assign a 20% weighting there. TSX.I is the Toronto Composite Index, 20%. And lastly, I will use a Canadian bond ETF for my bond exposure on the Canadian side. Once I've added in all the components and assigned the weighting, I will simply hit Submit. Now you can see the system has automatically assigned it a MyEWI8 symbol. You could use the symbol and for practical uses, add it to a balance model in your Model tab. For example, if I go here to Model Summary, and I will look for my balance model right there. Click on that. And under the Options button, I will select Benchmarks. And I will put in the MyEWI8 symbol the system had assigned as such. If you want your benchmark to be assigned to the risk-reward metrics as well, such as alpha, beta, R squared, simply select here the balance benchmark and hit Finish and Close. As a helpful reference guide, you can find a benchmark recommendation guide giving you ideas on what symbols to use when building your components of the benchmark. The guide can be found in the Education tab under Education again in the Portfolio section. The guide will look like this to give you helpful hints on what symbols to use. As an added bonus, all of your custom benchmarks will automatically be rebalanced on a quarterly basis back to your set weightings that you had initially designated for that benchmark. And there you go. Use this feature to accurately compare any of your model strategies or portfolios to see if your strategies are outperforming against a suitable benchmark to give you an important apples-to-apples comparison. As always, remember to manage your risk in the markets and have a great rest of your day.